ربنا زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين اللهم حسبنا حسابا يسيرا آمين ثم We'll start the lesson with the high frequency words. We have done certain expressions repeatedly used in the Quran. We have gone through a whole list of words of negation, and some were just neutral negations, some were strong, and some were the strongest. Today we are going to start another type of negation, but these negations basically are verbs. These are verbs. When you do the Arabic grammar in detail, you would know that the words used in Arabic against an affirmation statement are called the words of negation, and they are called asma or nouns. But now these words, laysa, laysat, these are the words, and the purpose is the same. So laysa and laysat, you can see through the graphics that laysa is for man. The gender is male. The number is 1. So the word of negation, laysa, is used for masculine nouns. Masculine. And single means that noun should be single. It shouldn't be dual. It shouldn't be plural. And laysat is used for feminine nouns. Laysat itself is a verb. Laysa is a verb. But they are used for masculine single and feminine single. There is no. So look at the example. Laysa lahum. There is not for them. I would translate it word for word. Laysa, there is not lahum for them ta'am. So laysa basically is used for ta'am. Ta'am is provision. It's a noun. And you know that in Arabic, every noun is assigned a gender. Ta'am is a masculine gender. And just one provision is meant here. So laysa is used. You know, laysa, there is no lahum for them, ta'amun, any provision, any food, illa, but min zari, from the thorny plants. Zari is thorny plants. For them, there will be no food except from a poisonous thorny plant. You can translate it in future and in present, or in present too. Because madare, in Arabic we have two tenses only. One is madi and other is madare. Mazi is past and madare is present and future. Present and future. So as such, you can translate it in both present and future. Laysa, there will be not lahum for them, ta'amun, any food, illa, but min zari, that will be from the thorny plants. For them, there will be no food except from a poisonous thorny plant. So that would be a further punishment for the people. Dwellers of fire. Laysa, there is not, or there will be not. Alaykum, upon them. Junahun, any sin. There won't be any sin. Junah is a noun. It is masculine. Masculine, and the number is single. In Arabic, our noun can be just one unit. It can be dual, means two in number, or it can be more, plural. So junah actually is a sin. They have translated it as blame. Laysa alaykum, there will be no blame on them, on that, tadkhulu, that they enter, they can enter. Buyutan is the plural of bayt. Bayt is one house, buyutan is the plural. That they can enter the houses ghayra maskunatin. empty, vacant, uninhabited houses. These are the etiquettes of entering somebody's house, that you have to knock the door or ring the bell, ask for the permission, only then you can get entered there. But the places that are just abandoned, nobody lives there, you can just enter in those places without asking anybody's permission. So the translation is Laisa alaykum jinahun an tadkhulu buyutan ghayra maskunatin. There is no blame on you for entering uninhabited houses. So the nouns are ta'amun and junahun. Both are one single unit. The amount is just one of the provision and of the sin, of the blame. These are masculine. So Laysa is used. Next example is a feminine example. Number again is just one. وَقَالَتِ الْيَهُودُ, and said, وَقَالَت. وَقَالَت basically is for, this ta is for feminine. But next is Yahud, is plural. You already have seen, in case of Allati and Tilka, you have seen that they were used for feminine and for plural too. So there are certain verbs that basically stands for feminine, but they are used for the plural. And when you will do the forms, there are two types of plural in Arabic, sound plural and broken plural. This is the broken plural. Mostly with broken plural, like I gave you the example, if you remember, tilka rusulu. I said that tilka is feminine. It is used for one woman, as you were told, but later on in the same list, you were told that tilka is used for the plural as well. Rusul is the plural of rasul, and it's masculine. Similarly, waqalat, it means she said, but here the next is plural, is a broken plural. Rusul also is a broken plural. So, it can be used. The feminine single form can be used for the plural, broken plural. So the Yahud said means the Jews said, Laysatin Nasara. Again, the same case. Feminine single form is used for the broken plural masculine. The Christians are not ala shay'in, based on anything, means their religion, their faith, or their belief has no foundation at all. And this is how, the Jews and the Christians argue against each other. They both of them consider that the other party has, the other party actually has no sound belief or sound faith at all. وَقَالَتْ يَهُودُ, I must tell or clear it once again that وَقَالَتْ basically is a verb used for feminine and single. For one female it is used. But here in this case it is used for Yahud, which is masculine and which is plural. But because it is broken plural, so in Arabic it is very commonly it is used all throughout the Quran. You have hundreds of such examples. Similarly, Laysat is feminine and single. It is for single person, just one female. Laysat is used. But next is not a feminine, but a plural, masculine plural. But because it is broken, Yahud and Nasara, both are broken plural here. Broken plurals. And when you will do these topics like singular and plural, you will get to know about these things. That in Arabic, we have two types of plurals, sound plural and the broken plurals. So this is about Laysa and Laysat. We'll move on to Madinah reader, and today I have to invite the sisters to read and translate and answer the questions if there are. Hardly there is any question. So, Aina al-Kitabu means where's the book? Aina is a noun. It is used as a question word, and Aina means where is. Aina al-Kitabu, where is the book? So your answer will start with a huwa because kitab is single and it's masculine. You have to use preposition huwa fil baiti. The book is in the home, in the house. Aina Muhammadin. Muhammad also is masculine and one. the number of, the person is one. Huwa, for example, you can say fil hammami, fil hammami. And because the preposition is being used, so the nouns end at kasra. Aina sa'atu. Sa'atu is single and it's feminine, so you will use hiya. Hiya, alal. You have done just two prepositions, fi and ala, so I'm using those. Hiya alal maktabi. Alal maktabi. Aina yasirun. Huwa, masculine, single, huwa fid dukkani. Dukkan. He is in the shop. Fid dukkani. Aina aminatu, feminine, single, hiya. And so far you have done most of these real gender nouns, means human beings. So aina aminatu hiya fil matbakhi. Fil matbakhi. Okay, next is aminatu fil ghurfatin. Answer could be la or it could be na'am too. Any response could be. If she is in ghurfa, you would say na'am. If she is not in ghurfa, you would say la, not. Hiya, she is. Okay. Fil masjidi. She is not in her room, but she is in the masjid. And if you say na'am, yes, hiya fil ghurfati, she is in the room. Ayasirun fil matbakhi, yes, it can also be both la and na'am. We will use na'am this time. Na'am huwa fil matbakhi. Yes. Yes, he is in the kitchen. Fil matbakhi. Man huwa fil ghurfati. Who is in the ghurfa, in the room? So you can use any word. For example, we have done al-waladu, al-rajulu, at-tajiru. Al-waladu fil ghurfati. The child is, the boy is in the room. Woman fil hammami. Who is in the bathroom? So you can say ar-rajulu. The man is. Ar-rajulu fil hammami. The man is in the bathroom. Maza alal maktabi. What is on the desk, writing table? So you can say al-kitabu. Al-kitabu alal maktabi. Maza alal sariri. What is on the bed? What is on the bed? Okay, anything from the vocabulary you have learned is you can say al-miftahu. In the very beginning we had done al-miftah. Miftah is the key. Al-miftahu. This is fa and this is ta. Al-miftahu ala-sariri. Ala-sariri. So these are all the words that we already have learned, and using them together we are constructing sentences. And sisters, next time, tomorrow inshallah, it will be your turn to revise this part of the lesson. Next is more practice with prepositions. It's very easy. One is the default noun form and the other form is with preposition. And the noun when followed by a preposition takes kasra in the end. But first is the default, al-madrasa. It is al-madrasa too. Al-madrasatu, they haven't put this dhamma. They want to check you whether you can put it yourself or not. So this is al-madrasatu in its default form. When you use the same word, the proper noun al-madrasatu, after a preposition that is fi in this case, you would say fil madrasati. Next is fil baiti. The default is al-baitu. Then again is al-ghurfatu. These are all proper nouns. Because of alif and lam, the tanween in the end is gone. Al-hammamu. Now is preposition coming. Fil hammami. You know, al-hammamu, the dhamma in the end changes into kasra because of preposition. Fil hammami, fil matbakhi, because of preposition. Al-maktabu, al-maktabi, because of preposition. So you can see the nouns, the proper nouns with preposition and without preposition. The meaning is all clear. Alal-kursiyi, as-sariru, because no preposition is there. If it is fi or ala, then it would be sariri. Alal kitabi and fil masjidi. So the default proper noun would be with a single dhamma at the end of it, but when it is used with a preposition, the last letter would be kasra. As you can see, all these words, and we have done the question answers before, and they also made use of preposition followed by the proper noun ending at kasra. So the picture is that of itfal. You know, tifl. Tifl in Arabic is a child. Walad is a child, and tifl. Tifl means a child that can be a boy or a girl. Walad is only a boy, but tifl can be a boy or a girl. And the plural of tifl is itfal. Itfal. Basically, it is tiflu or itfalu, but when you stop, there's nothing more after these words. So tiflu becomes tifl, itfalu becomes itfal. Next, there is reading and writing. I would just read and translate the sentences for you. At-talibu is the subject, proper noun, single, masculine. At-talibu means the student. Fil jamiati is in the university. Jamia is a university. You know, the higher level of education in any part of the world. At-talibu, the student. The student is in the university. Number 2, ar-rajulu, the man, fil masjidi. Notice, you know, the kasra in the end, because these words are used with a preposition. Ar-rajulu, rajulu, rajulun is a man, any man, ar-rajulu, the man. The man is fil masjidi, in the masjid. Aina tajiru, where is? Aina, you already have done. Tajir, you know the meaning? The shopkeeper or the trader. Aina tajiru, where is the trader? Where is the shopkeeper? Huwa, he is. Fit dukkani. And you know, huwa, you know already for masculine, single, and is third person. Number 4. Al-qalamu, the pen is. Alal maktabi, on the writing table. The pen is on the writing table. Aina Zainabu, where is Zainab? Hiya fil ghurfati, she is in the room. Ainal waraku, warak is a page. Where is the page? Huwa alal maktabi, that is, you know, it is. Sorry, not that is, it is alal maktabi on the writing table. Now, you know, before that, you translated huwa as he is, because tajir is animate. Huwa is work, a paper. So it is inanimate. You will translate it as it. It is on the writing table. Ainal mudarrisu. Where is the mudarris, the teacher? Huwa, he is fil fasli. Fasl means the class. the classroom. Huwa, he is firstly in the class. Aina Yasirun, where is Yasir? Huwa, he is, because he is an animate man. Fil Mirhaz, Mirhaz is the toilet. He is in the toilet. Ashamsu wal Qamaru, the sun and the moon, fis samai are. The sun and the moon are in the sky. And the last is a question, Man fil fasli, who is in the class? So you can say, At-talibu, the student is. Fil fasli, the student is in the class. So this part again would be revised tomorrow, inshallah. And I would invite you to revise